Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving into the intricate web of secrets, schemes, and surprises unfolding in Port Charles. From high-stakes deals to desperate searches for loved ones, the drama is heating up, and we're here to break it all down for you. Buckle up, this promises to be a wild ride. Sidwell's high-stakes gambit, a deal with dangerous consequences. Let's begin with Sidwell, a man whose ambition knows no bounds but whose methods might just lead him into treacherous waters. In a bold and risky move, Sidwell attempts to strike a deal that could redefine his standing in Port Charles's business and social circles. The scene is tense as Sasha Gilmore finds herself face-to-face with Sidwell in what can only be described as a power play. Sasha's visible distress, her trembling hands, her sharp tone, and her threat to scream paints a vivid picture of just how uncomfortable this encounter is for her. Sidwell's goal? To pressure Sasha into retracting her earlier accusations against him. Why does this matter so much to Sidwell? It all boils down to his controversial mineral resources. With Maxie Jones hesitant to use these materials for deceptions projects due to Sasha's warnings, Sidwell knows his business interests are at risk. If Sasha were to publicly walk back her statements, it could ease Maxie's concerns and potentially salvage his reputation. But here's the catch: Sasha is no pushover. She has faced immense challenges in her life, from personal losses to public scrutiny, and has emerged stronger each time. Will she stand her ground against Sidwell's manipulations, or will circumstances force her hand? The stakes are sky-high for both parties. For Sasha, this is about protecting her integrity and standing firm in the face of coercion. For Sidwell, it's about survival, both in the business world and within the complex social fabric of Port Charles. This subplot raises critical questions. How far is Sidwell willing to go to achieve his goals? And will Sasha find an ally who can help her navigate this precarious situation? On a deeper level, Sidwell's actions reveal the darker side of ambition, the willingness to manipulate and pressure others for personal gain. His desperation underscores how fragile his position truly is, despite his outward confidence. Meanwhile, Sasha's predicament highlights the courage it takes to stand up against powerful figures, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Sonny Corinthos' strategic maneuver, the art of persuasion. In another corner of Port Charles, Sonny Corinthos is orchestrating a plan that could either solidify his dominance or unravel spectacularly. Sonny has always been a master strategist, a man who knows how to read people and situations with precision. This time, he turns his attention to Lucy Coe, hoping to recruit her for a critical mission. Here's the backstory. Sonny has recently uncovered a plot by Sidwell and Drew Quartermain to seize his land, a move that threatens not just his business empire but also his legacy. To counter this threat, Sonny sees Lucy as a potential ally. Why Lucy? Her connections with Sidwell make her uniquely positioned to gather intelligence or even influence his decisions. But persuading Lucy won't be easy. Over the years, Lucy has proven herself to be ambitious and resourceful but not always reliable in high-stakes situations. Sonny knows he'll need to tread carefully if he wants her cooperation. He might appeal to her ambition by framing Sidwell as a liability for deception, a partnership that could jeopardize the company's future if it goes south. Alternatively, Sonny could play hardball by threatening to withdraw his support for deception unless Lucy agrees to help him. However, there's one major hurdle: proof. Lucy has heard warnings about Sidwell before, from Sasha Gilmore and Carly Spencer, but those weren't enough to sway her decisions in the past. If Sonny wants Lucy on his side, he'll need concrete evidence that working with Sidwell is a bad idea. This subplot showcases Sonny at his finest, calculating, persuasive, and determined to protect what's his at all costs. It also puts Lucy in an intriguing position. Will she prioritize her personal ambitions over her moral compass? And if she does agree to help Sonny, can she deliver on such a high-stakes mission? On a thematic level, this storyline explores loyalty and trust, two values that have always been central to Sonny's character arc. It also delves into the complexities of power dynamics in relationships. How do you convince someone to take your side when their own interests might lead them elsewhere? Lulu Spencer's relentless quest, a mother's love knows no bounds. This storyline is as much about Lulu's love for her daughter as it is about her resilience and resourcefulness. She refuses to let obstacles deter her from her goal, even if it means bending, or outright breaking, the rules along the way. On a broader level, this subplot explores themes of parental devotion and moral ambiguity. How far should someone go in pursuit of justice? And at what point does determination cross over into obsession? Lulu's journey raises these questions while keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. Themes weave throughout these storylines. As we piece together these subplots, several overarching themes emerge: ambition versus integrity. Both Jen Sidwell and Sonny Corinthos are ambitious men driven by their goals, but their methods couldn't be more different. The power of parental love. Lulu Spencer embodies the lengths parents will go to protect their children. Loyalty under pressure. Characters like Lucy Coe find themselves at crossroads where their loyalty will be tested. The cost of desperation. Whether it's Sidwell pressuring Sasha or Lulu risking everything for Charlotte, desperation drives people into morally gray territory. Stay tuned as these storylines continue to unfold. With so many twists and turns ahead, one thing is certain: Port Charles never stays quiet for long. Next, we're diving into a tangled web of secrets, lies, and high-stakes drama that's about to explode in Port Charles. From shocking revelations to dangerous alliances, the lives of Carly Spencer, Joslyn Jacks, and Jack Brennan are about to collide in ways no one could have predicted. Let's unravel this gripping tale piece by piece. Carly's search for answers, a mother's fury ignites. Carly Spencer is on the warpath, and for good reason. Spoilers suggest that Joslyn Jacks may soon disappear under mysterious circumstances, leaving Carly desperate for answers. Her first stop? Anna Devane. Carly demands explanations from Anna, but Anna is just as clueless about Joslyn's whereabouts as Carly is. This leaves Carly with no choice but to turn to the one person she has reluctantly come to trust, Jack Brennan. But this isn't just about finding her daughter. Carly has started piecing together a troubling puzzle. Jack's involvement in her family's turmoil might run deeper than she ever imagined. Could Jack be hiding something about Joslyn's disappearance? As Carly confronts him, the tension is palpable. Her protective instincts as a mother clash with her growing suspicions about the man she once considered an ally and even a romantic interest. This section highlights Carly's unwavering determination and love for her daughter. It also sets the stage for a dramatic showdown between Carly and Jack, where long-buried truths may finally come to light. Jack Brennan's hidden agenda, the truth unravels. As Carly digs deeper, Jack Brennan finds himself cornered. He knows it's only a matter of time before his secrets come spilling out. The truth? Jack has been covering up a dark incident involving Joslyn. Spoilers reveal that Joslyn shot Cyrus Renault in his own cabin, a shocking act of self-defense that could have dire consequences if exposed. Instead of helping her navigate this crisis responsibly, Jack took matters into his own hands. He framed Jason Morgan for the crime and used the situation to blackmail Joslyn into working for the WSB. Jack's motivations are far from noble. While he claims he wanted to protect Joslyn from prison, his actions suggest a more sinister agenda. Could he be using this situation as leverage to eliminate Jason and Sonny Corinthos, two of Port Charles's most powerful figures? Or is there something even darker driving his decisions? This section delves into Jack's morally ambiguous character and raises questions about his true intentions. Is he a man trying to protect someone he cares about? Or a manipulator exploiting a vulnerable young woman for his own gain? Joslyn's secret, a daughter torn between loyalty and fear. Joslyn Jacks is caught in an impossible situation. She knows what Jack Brennan is capable of. He has already threatened to send her to prison if she doesn't comply with his demands. But keeping secrets from her mother has never been Joslyn's strong suit. As guilt and fear weigh heavily on her, she begins to consider defying Jack and coming clean to Carly. Joslyn holds the key to exonerating Jason Morgan, who has been wrongfully accused of murder thanks to Jack's scheming. If she tells Carly the truth, that she shot Cyrus Renault in self-defense, Carly could use that information not only to save Jason but also to protect Joslyn from further manipulation by Jack. This section explores Joslyn's internal struggle as she grapples with loyalty to her family versus fear of Jack's threats. It adds emotional depth to her character while building suspense around whether she'll make the brave choice to confess. Carly and Jack, a relationship built on lies. Carly Spencer has always been fiercely independent, but recent events have led her to rely on Jack Brennan more than she would like to admit. Their relationship began as a partnership of convenience. Jack was someone Carly turned to for help during difficult times, but it quickly evolved into something more personal. Carly even came close to inviting Jack to spend the night at one point, signaling a level of trust and intimacy that now feels deeply misplaced. Little did Carly know that while she was opening up to Jack, he was using their connection as a way to get closer to her daughter, Joslyn. This revelation will undoubtedly devastate Carly when it comes out, and it will come out soon enough. This section adds layers of complexity to Carly and Jack's relationship, showing how trust can be weaponized and how personal connections can be exploited for ulterior motives. The bigger picture. Jack Brennan's endgame. Jack Brennan isn't just playing games with Carly and Joslyn, he has a larger plan in motion. Spoilers suggest that his ultimate goal might be far more calculated than anyone realizes. By framing Jason Morgan for murder and coercing Joslyn into joining the WSB, Jack is systematically dismantling Sonny Corinthos' inner circle. But why? Is this part of a larger vendetta against Sonny and Jason? Or is Jack working for someone else, perhaps an unseen enemy pulling the strings behind the scenes? Whatever his motivations, one thing is clear: Jack Brennan is playing a dangerous game that could have catastrophic consequences for everyone involved. This section broadens the scope of the story by hinting at larger conspiracies and deeper motivations behind Jack's actions. Themes and analysis. At its core, this storyline revolves around themes of trust, betrayal, and familial love, parental protection. Carly's fierce determination to protect Joslyn underscores the lengths parents will go to safeguard their children. Moral ambiguity. Characters like Jack Brennan operate in shades of gray, blurring the lines between heroism and villainy. Secrets and lies. The web of deceit surrounding these events highlights how secrets can destroy relationships and lives. Empowerment versus manipulation. Joslyn's arc explores the struggle between reclaiming agency over her life versus succumbing to external pressures. As these storylines converge, viewers are left on the edge of their seats wondering how it will all unfold. Will Carly uncover the truth before it's too late? Can Joslyn find the courage to stand up against Jack? And what will become of Jason Morgan as he faces false accusations? Next, we'll explore the latest twists and turns in Port Charles, where secrets, absurdity, and drama collide in ways that only General Hospital can deliver. From Joslyn Jack's unexpected career path to Drew Kane's questionable antics, there's plenty to unpack. Let's dive into this whirlwind of chaos and see how it all unfolds. Willow's naivety, a masterclass in denial. Let's start with Willow Tate, whose unwavering faith in Drew Kane has reached new levels of delusion. After Drew blatantly lied to the police about Jason Morgan's whereabouts on the night of Cyrus Renault's murder, Willow's reaction was nothing short of jaw-dropping. She gazed at him with admiration, proudly declaring that Drew never lies, as if she had just discovered the eighth wonder of the world. Carly Spencer, ever the voice of reason and sarcasm, could barely contain her disbelief. If eye rolls could kill, Willow wouldn't have made it out of that conversation alive. But it didn't end there. Back at home, Willow and Drew had a heart-to-heart about the incident. Willow, still glowing with misplaced pride, wondered aloud if Carly was okay, because obviously, Carly must be the problem here. Never mind the fact that nearly everyone in Port Charles has been warning her about Drew for months. To Willow, they're all wrong, and she alone sees the truth. It's almost poetic that she uttered these words in the dawn of day house, a place synonymous with manipulation and blind loyalty, because that's exactly where her mindset seems to be. This section highlights Willow's naivety and blind trust in Drew, painting her as a character who is either hopelessly optimistic or willfully ignorant. Her behavior raises questions about how far she'll go to defend Drew and whether she'll ever wake up to reality. Jason Morgan, the man caught in the crossfire. Meanwhile, Jason Morgan finds himself in yet another impossible situation, this time framed for a murder he didn't commit. Despite his reputation for being Port Charles's most resourceful enforcer, even Jason can't seem to catch a break. When Joslyn Jax ran to Anna Devane in a panic, insisting that Jason wasn't responsible for Cyrus' death, it was clear just how unprepared she was for her new role as a WSB recruit. Her desperation only added fuel to the fire surrounding Jason's predicament. To make matters worse, Drew Kane's lie to the police further complicated things. While Jason is no stranger to being on the wrong side of the law, this particular setup feels especially personal. Could Jack Brennan be pulling strings behind the scenes to ensure Jason takes the fall? And if so, what could Jack possibly gain from eliminating one of Port Charles's most formidable figures? This section delves into Jason's current struggles while hinting at larger conspiracies at play. It also underscores Joslyn's inexperience and how her actions might inadvertently make things worse for those she's trying to protect. Joslyn Jax, from college student to wannabe super spy. Joslyn Jax's sudden leap into the world of espionage has left everyone scratching their heads and laughing under their breath. Spoilers suggest that Jack Brennan gave Joslyn a pep talk so over the top it felt like something straight out of a superhero movie. Picture Tony Stark telling Peter Parker he has what it takes to save the world, except this time it's Jack telling Joslyn she's destined to become a WSB agent. All that was missing was a high-tech spider suit. The absurdity doesn't stop there. Joslyn has gone from aspiring medical doctor and environmental scientist to full-fledged super spy in training, all while rocking high heels and hot pink outfits adorned with flowers in her hair. It's classic Joslyn, bold, colorful, and completely unprepared for what lies ahead. Her bumbling attempts to navigate the Cyrus Renault mess nearly gave Anna Devane a heart attack. Imagine Anna's reaction when she finds out Jack recruited Joslyn for a job she herself once held. Despite her lack of readiness, there are hints that Anna might take Joss under her wing if she gets wind of what's happening. And wouldn't it be entertaining if Emma Scorpio Drake joined them on a case? Jack might find himself tossed by Anna yet again. A moment fans would undoubtedly relish. This section mixes humor with analysis, emphasizing how outlandish Joslyn's new career path is while exploring potential future dynamics between her and Anna. Jack Brennan, the puppet master or just reckless? Jack Brennan is quickly becoming one of Port Charles's most polarizing figures. On one hand, he seems genuinely invested in mentoring Joslyn and helping her find purpose beyond college life. On the other hand, his methods are so questionable they border on villainous. Recruiting an inexperienced college student into the WSB? Framing Jason Morgan for murder? Blackmailing Joslyn over her role in Cyrus Renault's death? These aren't exactly actions that scream trustworthy. Jack's motivations remain murky at best. Is he truly trying to protect Joslyn from prison by keeping her crime under wraps? Or is he using her as a pawn in a larger scheme to dismantle Sonny Corinthos' empire? Either way, his actions have set off a chain reaction that could have devastating consequences for everyone involved. This section examines Jack's character through a critical lens, questioning whether his intentions are noble or self-serving while highlighting the chaos he has unleashed. Anna Devane, the voice of reason amid chaos. Amid all this madness stands Anna Devane, a seasoned spy who knows better than anyone how dangerous and unpredictable this world can be. While spoilers suggest Anna hasn't yet caught wind of Jack Brennan's antics or Joslyn's recruitment into the WSB, it's only a matter of time before she does. And when that happens, you can bet Anna will have plenty to say about it. Anna represents the voice of reason in this story, a character who understands both the risks and rewards of espionage but also recognizes when someone is woefully unprepared for such a life. If she steps in to mentor Joslyn or confront Jack directly, it could lead to some truly compelling interactions. This section positions Anna as a potential game-changer in this storyline while emphasizing her role as a mentor and moral compass. At its core, this storyline explores themes of trust, ambition, and identity.